Virginia to an 11-0 record, chasing down 12-0 today. The tip is off, and we are underway in John Paul Jones Arena. Morgan State taking their time to get into their offensive rhythm. Down to 11 on the shot clock. They'll go inside. Brunelle on the defense, but beating her to the rim. Looking to answer, still trailing by 2 with just under 8 minutes remaining. Drive to the lane. The right-handed layup is up and in, and the Cavaliers are on the board. It's 2014-2015. She's third in the ACC in rebounding. And her last, as knocking it down there, it's a three-pointer for the Cavaliers, excuse me. Her head coach Mox in her inaugural year. Morgan State trying to prevent that undefeated start as they get to the rim for 2.
Great drive there. No one stepped up to guard Henson at that free throw line, and she just took it all the way.
And a much-needed bucket is that, as it was their first in 7 minutes, and they'll get another quick one on a transition steal. Buckets coming off a transition steal for Morgan State has them right back in it.
Morgan State's defense has been tip-top.
And Brunelle gonna knock it down from the tip-top.
3. She's gonna try to keep that going as we get into the second quarter.
To balance their defense and protecting the paint with players like Camryn Taylor on the inside and also guarding Brunelle out on the perimeter. As that shot is up and in, nothing but net. Taylor corrals that one. They go into Mir McLean. There's the roll and the left-handed finish. How about that from Mir McLean? Virginia with a chance to open things up as Brunelle looks to go inside. Fighting hard for the ball was Taylor. She gets it in her spot and makes it look easy. And you can see the size advantage that Virginia is using on the court as Taylor tried for the Euro, couldn't get it to go, but putting a drop in the bucket is Mir McLean.
This might be the first game where they haven't started like the team we're used to seeing, and it's going to be interesting to see how they get back to who they are. And
knocking down the corner 3 is Caden Lawson. She's trying to help the Cavaliers get back into a rhythm. She'll get the rebound herself. Now Alexia Smith going the other way, goes to Taylor, takes a hesitation, and UVA showing what it does best with some great transition offense. But certainly not something that I expected when getting ready for this game.
Who would have thought that these two teams or these two schools would be connected? And oftentimes there's a lot of intersection between different sports and obviously all cultures.
And Roosevelt Brown, a great football player, showing off her fantastic skills, was Carol Miller. And the Cavaliers, a team that have averaged 14.9 turnovers all game throughout this season. But how about that move from Carol Miller? Driving the lane, there's the inside pass, and a big-time block by Camryn Taylor. How about that? Soul snatching the ball away from an easy layup. Today, Shepherd 0 for 2 with 0 points. As Brunelle makes a good hesitation step, loses the coverage, and puts it in for 2.
Shepherd and Henson are their scorers. You have to think that Virginia scouted very well and is making it hard for Shepherd in these moments.
Morgan State gets a shot to go after a long drought to end the first half. Now 16-35. Brunelle from 3, all by herself, and she makes it look easy. Her third three-pointer. Do you protect the paint when the Cavaliers are shooting so well and getting to the rim? Or do you step out on shooters like Lawson and Brunelle and protect the 3-ball? Right there, they force them to make another decision, and Camryn Taylor. As the Bears get a steal, it's Lawson on the defense. Some good pressure, no foul. The Cavaliers have it back, and they're off to the races. Carol Miller grabs it and puts it up for 2.
So all it takes is a good pass and a finish at the basket for that one.
Taylor spins, right-handed finish is good.
You have to start to think about how much credit this team deserves.
And people certainly are starting to think about it. You can see 7 votes of the teams that received 3 or more votes after not being ranked.
A lot of stars, and that's going to be where Virginia shows who they are going to be.
As Alexia Smith gets a quick transition bucket.
15 points, 4 from 5, and 7 made free throws. Behind her is Sam Brunelle with 13.
And how does a victory like this set the tone for what's to come? Obviously, you can see the score. You know what might happen in this one. You get a shot clock violation, but let's see what the Cavaliers can do with a full, lengthy possession in terms of trying out some new set pieces or combinations, as getting the and one play there is who else but Mir McLean. And some twinkle toes plays as McKenna Dale fails to find her mark from beyond the arc. Now Morgan State in transition. Nothing Dale could do about that. No 38. Matt's a little rusty here today. Following the exam break, it's Katie Pauley who's taking no time to heat up.
Shine a light on the reigning ACC Player of the Year in Elizabeth Kitley. She has not slowed down, people. She is averaging almost 19 points per game. That's third in the ACC in scoring in just 10 games so far.
And she is certainly going to give the Cavaliers a handful when they meet on January 5th. Morgan State tries to get that transition layup, can't get it. Mir gets another rebound. She sends it down to Valladay, and Valladay will put it in for two. Virginia approaching a 50-point lead.
McKenna Dale, so being able to be interchangeable there when Mir McLean isn't on the court.
Pull-up jumper is good for Janiyah Henson.
Yeah, they have classes, they have goals, they have to have a plan B, as we know, as someone who played on this court, in these uniforms, that when the ball stops bouncing, you're going to have a plan.
Certainly somebody who could keep the ball bouncing. In her average of 19 minutes, she's posted 8.4 points, 4.2 rebounds, 1.3 assists, and 1.1 steals as the Virginia Cavaliers get the fans on their feet. And she's only in for 7 minutes.
Man, she sets that up. No look behind the back to London Clarkson. Wide open layup.
Now she's got a rebound and is heading the other way. With the right, pump fake pass, and she's got it for two. The place is on its feet. When they were ranked number 22 in the country, well, the Cavaliers seemingly advancing to 12-0, and Katie Pauley getting the job done. Now she's got a reverse.
In women's basketball, and obviously a new head coach, the opportunities are endless for a player like Katie Pauley. More history to be made.
Dale goes inside, and it's Clarkson who finds two. 22 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Down to 8, and it looks like they are going to dribble this one out. As the final horn sounds, the Virginia Cavaliers have advanced to 12-0, an undefeated start.